They'll run here with him on Huntington. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Main cracks with the play defensively.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Herbert. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
37-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Hits him on the out route. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Down at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Caught, nice gain left side. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Smith on 1st down. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 21. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And again, it's Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Jump off Popeye's back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Smith. He has the touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Brock Bowers the touchdown. So Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field.
And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Smith to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finds him over the middle. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Chargers parlay the turnover into a lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Raiders 7.
Return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action. Here's Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is Genty on 2nd. Across midfield to the 45. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 40. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's money in route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 11-yard line.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
from the 34. Herbert from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. That one now is in 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's tackled for no gain.
I know coordinator quarterback's going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 14.
Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get to him good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun give here to Genty. He will be stopped now, but not much to like about that out.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Smith. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He's got it at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Smith. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And off to Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Hampton gets the handoff. And he gets this forward to the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Back to Hampton. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To throw, Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 21.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Smith on 1st down. It's his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Hauled in by Myers. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Giving this to Genty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that one's going to called incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now it's second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, Genty. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down.
To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
One right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. A play fake, now Smith to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. In second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
First down, Smith to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers. I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That throw finds Conklin. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Shotgun again to Hampton. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Second and 4. Buys time, rolling right. That's Harris on the right side. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go. 59, 59. 5-9, 5-9. Ready?
Throwing on first is Herbert. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's going to be taken down. Plenty of damage already done.
I tried to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
They made it 3 yards on the toes. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Again, it's Hampton. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 21.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room.
The Raiders take over.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Genty from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Offense up to the line fast.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Got a man. It's Mayer. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, he's tough.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get this pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives the backward. Second down coming up.
Second and 19 at the 46-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So they're left facing third and long.
Third and 19.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver.